Hey everyone! Have you ever had this experience? Encountering an old elementary school classmate in the hallway. You find them incredibly familiar, but you just can't remember their names. The atmosphere is awkward to the extreme. If this happened to an elephant, that awkward situation would probably never occur. Today's topic has an imposing title: Do elephants really hold grudges? Unveiling the mysterious, God-tier memory inside an elephant's brain. They can even recognize friends from over a decade ago. You must have heard this English proverb, "An elephant never forgets," meaning elephants never forget. Is this just movie exaggeration? Or do elephants really have a 1 terabyte SSD in their heads? Let's first look at the elephant's hardware. Elephants have the largest brains of any land mammal, weighing up to 5 kilograms. But that's not the point. The point is, a region in their brain called the temporal lobe is highly developed. If our memory area is a small notebook, an elephant's is like a national library. The storage space is staggering. The most touching part of this powerful memory lies in recognizing friends. There was a true story in the US about 2 elephants, Shirley and Jenny, who had been in the same circus. They were separated for a full 23 years. When they reunited at a sanctuary, it only took them a few minutes to recognize each other. They even hugged with their trunks excitedly through the fence. 23 years. That's almost the span from adolescence to prime adulthood. Yet an elephant could recognize an old friend at a glance. This social memory is truly incomparable. However, such a great memory isn't for showing off at reunions, but for survival. On the African savanna, herds are usually led by the most experienced matriarchs. When a once-in-a-decade super drought occurs and all water sources dry up, that's when the navigation map in the matriarch's brain activates. She can remember a secret watering hole from 30 years ago, or even longer, where her elders had once taken her. For the herd, the matriarch's memory is the hope of the entire village. Now, here's the point. Do elephants really hold grudges? Scientists found that it's less about grudges and more about a strong emotional bond and defense mechanism. Elephants have deep memories of negative trauma. If humans in a certain area once harmed their families, elephants will pass this fear and vigilance to the next generation. Even years later, when encountering similar people or smells, they may launch an attack. In science, this is even considered an elephant version of PTSD, which stands for post-traumatic stress disorder. So, elephants aren't like villains in movies, writing down who owes them money in a notebook every day. They do it to protect their families. They must remember what danger looks like. In summary, an elephant's memory is full of wisdom and warmth. They can remember friends from decades ago, the paths across deserts, and of course, the kindness or harm shown by humans. Next time someone teases you, saying your memory is like a goldfish's, only 3 seconds, you can confidently tell them, "There's nothing I can do about that. After all, I don't have a 5-kilogram brain like an elephant." I hope this video has given you a whole new understanding of elephants. If you want to know more animal trivia, remember to keep following us. See you next time!